Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
What do they want?
We're a general goods store, so we carry all sorts of materials you can use to outfit yourself for galactic exploration. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon Security. He runs Sieghart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. I suppose you could say he's our only real competition. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. Please don't tell James I said that. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain businesses with some type of safety assurance fee scheme. We've been spared that indignity so far, but it's absolutely disgraceful this kind of thing is happening. It's a little group James formed with some of the other vendors on Neon. I'd call it more of a support group, because all they do is sit around and complain about how hard it is to run a business here. I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want all this infighting among Neon store owners to end. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him. It's just a feeling that I have about Dietrich. I'm sure he's paying off Neon Security because he has no choice. He can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. Oh no. I'd hate for you to get sucked into the whole silly affair. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But it's such a funny story. I can't resist. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts, and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times. Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Here, let me see that. Huh. Not a bad idea. He might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Take your time. Stop by again soon.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet they were on. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together. Watch your back out there. I've had enough, Rosa. Sieghart's gone too far this time. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific... Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. I understand that. But when you're dealing with a snake like Siegert, normal commerce practices go right out the window. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money. I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Yeah, sure, if all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks. After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbass processing, and that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since. Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon Security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today.
Hey there, friend. Need something? Everything you deserve.
I'd love to share a cup of tea with you. Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh and escape from the hustle and bustle of Neon. I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any help or product recommendations. Is this your first time visiting Ryujin Tower? Joining the rat race, huh? I'm sure I'll be seeing more of you then. At least half of the stress-easing teas I sell go to Ryujin employees. Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. You seem like an interesting person, and small talk goes nicely with a good cup of tea. No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of Tranquility's tea leaves. I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could get on one and see the city for myself. It seemed like such a fascinating place. I don't know, honestly. I never really wanted to be a farmer, so there's not much waiting for me back home. But I can't see myself living in Neon permanently. Maybe I'll get lucky and Tranquility will open a new office somewhere else. I'd be the first to sign up for a transfer. Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone when I moved here, so I was really lonely. The town I'm from is tiny, so I knew almost everyone. It was a big change. Not exactly. Everyone here is busy and stressed, and there's a lot of crime. The stories I grew up with made Neon seem like paradise, but it really isn't. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles on people's faces. It seems like most people here could use one. That's probably for the best. I don't think the galaxy could handle more than one city like this one. Oh, Tranquility is the Settled System's #1 tea brand. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion, in a variety of standard and unique blends. If you'd like more information, you should visit our sales office upstairs. Feeling like a nice cup of tea today, hmm? Have a relaxing day.
Don't get any ideas about testing out my products here. If security doesn't stop you, I will. Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand. I can't say I'm surprised. You have the look of someone with a steady hand and a good eye. If you've never tried an Arbron firearm, I highly recommend them. They fire more smoothly than Laredo weapons, and they're not as bulky as Combatex models. You can't go wrong. What brings you to Ryujin Tower today? Ah, fellow employee. Nice gig, right? Working here beats the hell out of most jobs I've had in Neon. Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do the gunslinging. Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower's got a little of everything. Besides, here at Arbron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons. The Nova line. Of course, the Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick. Plenty in stock today. Come back soon.
Unload some goods.
Plans.
We should stick to the main plaza. Unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
Paradiso. All this time we thought he was just being some miserable hermit on the
Ah, customer.
Think you
Feel
finally
free to
regret
spend your
disappearing all
credits.
those years
Or
ago?
get the hell out.
No.
Your pick.
I think he finally...
Yeah? You need something? If you're here for blend, I just had a new batch come in last night. The new gotta be new in Neon, because it's only the most popular drink in the city. You should try one. I guarantee that once you taste it, you'll be hooked. No mystery, the name says it all. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got a lot of business to take care of, so if you don't mind hurrying this along, that'd be great. As soon as word gets out Blend is back in stock, it's going to be a stampede. No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Business is booming. Blend is part of the Neon charm. It's iconic. Not to mention that Blend's mix of special ingredients can only be found here. What are you, the nosy type? But if you must know, business is good. It's always good. Blend is a local phenomenon. It gets people in the door. So are you going to buy any, or are you just gonna talk my ear off? Probably because you can't buy it anywhere else except at my shop. And I mean anywhere. As in the entire settled systems. It's got a special blend of secret ingredients that you can only find in Neon. All right, genius, you guessed the main ingredient, but you don't need to be yapping about it in public, you know? For your information, the distribution of Aurora anywhere except the Astro Lounge is illegal. Off the books, that shit flows like water around the city. Whatever, just hand it over. I'll look at it on my own time. Try some blend, you'll love it. Sure you don't want some extra blend for the road?
What's up? All he wants is red.
I used to be that street. Now,
maybe if I move to the volume hotel, that will help.
What can I get you? Need a weapon? Maybe some ammo? You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day.
Hey there, Adrenaline Explorer.
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Hello there! Let me know if you need anything. Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon Security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood. You think I'm okay with it? I would like nothing more than to run my business free of Dexter's thieving. But what power do we really have? If I don't pay Dexter, he'll make sure every gang in the city takes a piece of my stock. And why is that? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James first started. They were very green. It was a different time. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon Security on an empty stomach. Don't worry. If you don't see what you need, feel free to ask. I've been at this location as soon as we... I love this business. Come back soon. We have plenty of inventory in stock.
think I got them. Oh, what do you call them? Corns?
Let's, stay away from Ebbside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Peddler will destroy our shops if he isn't taken care of soon. It was good to have you in my shop. Farewell.
Got the call someone's power kept going out. Know what it was? A heat reach as long as my leg.
A carefully prepared system ambush.
Hi there. Welcome to the trade tower.
The syndicate's been pretty...
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here. I'm glad at least one of us is having a good time. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. We're just here for the cocktails.
We are?
Yes, that's it.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Well, you're all grown up, able to make your own decisions. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
I haven't felt so guilty since I was
I
a
don't
kid.
see what the big deal is. It's all legal. Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. Dear Lord, this is so awkward. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. And the actual establishment, well, you gotta admit it's fancy.
I feel like we're in a movie. Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Figures. Oh, dear Lord. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
Hello. Didn't expect to see you here. Yeah? Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astro Lounge. Absolutely not.
Well, probably not.
No, we are not.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Uh-huh. I almost believe you. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Not at the Astro Lounge, my friend. In fact, this is the only place authorized to sell Aurora by order of Administrator Bayou himself. And once you buy it, you can use it anywhere in the Neon that you like. Well, except the spaceport, of course. Oh, we have plenty of that. But why not try something different? New planet, new city, new experiences. It's what life's all about. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but let's face it. Can you really put a price on pleasure? Oh, Ben and I are good friends. He personally gave me the job here at the Astro Lounge. Oh, he's a good man. Cares a lot about the citizens of Neon, making sure they're all employed and well taken care of. Real humanitarian. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but I'm betting all that free Aurora she gets has something to do with it. that depends on if you're hungry or thirsty. Ah, a bit of a foodie, are we? I can't say I blame you. We're just as renowned for our cuisine here as we are for our drinks. First, let me tempt you with our melon caviar. Delicate, salty spheres of melon, hydroponically grown in our private aqua garden. And to finish, our lounge special strip. A grilled soy-based steak served with a steaming side of chipped potatoes. That's delicious. Anything there sound appetizing? Or are you looking for something else? Alright, well, I've got a couple of specialties of the house you might be interested in. First, there's our best seller, Sangria Astral, which is a curiously refreshing, fruit-infused red wine served in a commemorative bottle. But if your palate is a bit more refined, we have our Bayou Private Reserve, a painstakingly distilled cognac stored in the purest Arcturan crystal. That enough? Or are you hungry as well? Of course, of course. Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. Well, of course, the Sky Suite features an open design with an emphasis on luxury. Whether you prefer the morning sky or a neon sunrise, the high ceilings and wall-sized windows will give you a full view of the city's splendor. Come back soon. Welcome to the Astral Lounge. Of course, take your time. Enjoy the lounge.
This place is insane!
Yeah.
I figured it would be years until I saw you again. And here you are.
Oh, I don't see what the big deal is. It's all legal.
Well, hello. Didn't expect to see you here. Dear Lord, this is so awkward. Your mother found a deal. One hell of a deal. An all-inclusive vacation package to Neon.
It's a retirement present.
And, well, everyone's heard about the Astral Lounge. And the actual establishment. Well, you gotta admit, it's fancy.
I feel like we're in a movie. Oh, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing good happens here. I've been here long enough to know that. Uh-huh. I almost believe you. So, let's pretend this never happened, hmm?
Oh, I do think that would be best, sweetie.
Don't go causing trouble.
And with a crime rating of only 16%, your safety is almost
Not interested.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
Hello.
Newell's Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories for all your activities. That's right. Play our proprietary mix of alcohol.
I mean, that's a given, right? Welcome to Chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. Which Chunks? Chunks are the highest quality ingredients sourced from all over the settled systems. And, I forget the rest. Great. What can I get for you? Quick piece of advice. We hear the name Benjamin Bayou, and we should duck the other way. Fast.
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
If you're planning on using Aurora, we respectfully ask you do so in the Members Lounge. Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our Members Lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I don't know about you, but that's where I'd rather be.
Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed and sedate journey as they experience the joy of Aurora. We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood here is specifically crafted to allow a full range of mindful self-exploration. Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through the Astral Lounge. We simply provide a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee. Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive Aurora lounges in Neon, you also have access to our private bar. The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine, and he sells some rather unique items. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage only served here at Euphorica. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. No problem. Let me know if you change your mind. If you need anything else, please, don't hesitate to ask. Drinks are permitted in the Members Lounge. Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee is for unlimited use and that it's non-refundable. Not only will you be able to experience the bartender whatever you wish. Enjoy your drinks.
Can you believe Xenofresh charges us a licensing fee to flesh near Neon?
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with the gangs.
Those two dating, it would never work. People have the strangest headcanons, I swear. They aren't compatible on any level. Financially, emotionally, physically, and interpersonally.
I was thinking about getting some work done at Enhance. You want in? I think they do group discounts.
over here. You better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Let me know if you need any assistance with the flyers. Here to purchase some mining goods? Ah! Thank you so much, my friend. I believe that this will be a great boon for my business. Thank you for taking the time to do this for me. It is not often to see such kindness here in Neon. Come back soon, my friend. It's always a treat to see you. I'm excited to see how business improves, now that those flyers have been handed out. Oh, she did. Miss McKenna is very kind, but I cannot accept. It is my responsibility to pay the loan. If I cannot, then what happens, happens. Things have improved, my friend, thanks to you. But even when business is good, there are still ebbs and flows. The debt, on the other hand, is constant. Really? Let me take a look. Oh, I did not know she felt this way. She is always so professional. I thought she did not like me. That is why I have sent proxies to negotiate my debt. And I like her. Oh, that came out wrong. What I meant to say was, I respect her business acumen. Look at me. My palms are sweating. Regardless, you have done me a service, and for that, I thank you. You can tell Miss McKenna, I mean Chloe, that I accept her offer. I do have feelings for her, and maybe now I will have the courage to tell her. I know they say never to mix business with pleasure, but there are always exceptions. Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
Scram, I'm on duty.
Jules Goods has a full line of equipment and accessories.
If you're looking for supplies, this
Poor Jane.
is the place.
Have a good day.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell. Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him? Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish cuts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset.
It's life for a city. Boring, right?
Ugh, recycled air. Just isn't the same as the real thing. Venus? I thought you'd never ask. Here. Bye. I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon.
You to buy some weaponry? I'm your guy. Hey, you look like someone who craves serious firepower, yeah? Well, don't sweat it. I've got you covered. I'm the guy that's about to stick enough firepower in your hands to punch holes in all your problems. And you'll still get home in time to cook dinner. It's all part of my patented 4-step process. You see? I sell you a weapon. You buy the weapon, you shoot the weapon, and you kill your target. Couldn't be simpler. And that's guaranteed. Oh man, whew. Yeah, that was a good one. You see, I had you all figured out the moment you walked into my showroom. I said to myself, Matthias, that looks like the kind of person who blow a hole in the wall to get to their goal. I'm talking military-grade, state-of-the-art weapons hardware. Click, bang. Am I right? Oh, don't worry. We sell all sorts of nifty noisemakers around here. Just stay with me for a second. Imagine being completely surrounded by Crimson Fleet pirates with nothing but a magstorm and a few hundred rounds. You wouldn't even break a sweat. You, my friend, are perched on the edge of infinity. And Core Kinetics would love to come along for the ride. So what do you say? Of course! And you want to know why? Because that's all you'll ever need. We're the first and last word in weapons tech. You point, you fire, the target's vaporized. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get you tooled up and on your way. Wait till you add one of these babies to your arsenal. You need firepower? You know where to find us.
If we want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Something I can do for you, love?
Clover McKenna, at your service.
That's fantastic! I was worried he'd take it the wrong way, so I'm glad you were able to convince him. I'll arrange for the funds to be transferred immediately. Hopefully Father will forgive the late fees. And if he doesn't, I can always reimburse them when he retires. In any case, thank you, and here, for your efforts. Lovely day for it. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
What? I'm working here. You don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
Unless this is about mass purchasing some mining equipment, I'm far too busy to stop and chat. Are you lost?
I'm glad I ended up at Geldcorp. Ms. McKenna treats her employees like family.
Queue for a cup of coffee right about now.
I'm not in the mood. I know you're tired.
Freewheeling.
Now is the time to enhance your needs guaranteed.
careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
This report isn't bad, but you're going to need more supporting evidence. Imogene's a stickler for details.
That's what I was afraid of. I just hate accessing the Combatech database. It's anxiety-inducing.
I know what you mean, but that's your missing piece right there.
All right, I'll get on it.
Well, look who survived their first assignment. How'd it go? Anything to report? Not a single setback. Huh. I knew you were going to be perfect for this job. If you recall, setbacks mean a lot of things for a lot of people. Payoffs, cover stories, cleanup crews. You get my drift. The cleaner your work, the more intact your payments stay. I'm sure you understand. Exactly. In the meantime, I'll make sure that slate is properly disposed of. So, now that we know you're capable of handling some light cyber mischief, let's try your hand at a little framing. One of our subsidiaries, Arboron, is currently competing for a contract against Laredo. Now, the buyer likes to keep their associations clean, and will be sending a representative to Laredo in Aquila City for an evaluation. We just need you to visit their office first and accidentally leave behind some incriminating evidence against their company. Good. This one should be easy to pull off. Laredo has their own building, unlike Keltcorp, so at least there's only a single layer of security to deal with. Here's the slate we need you to plant. It holds confidential files that'll cast the perfect negative light on our friends at Laredo. Now, get going.
About your run-in with Tomo? That guy will never learn. Should I warm up the engines?
master of ships, Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent, the devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a vanguard had flown by recently. No idea. They appear and attack people seemingly at random. House Varun technically has diplomatic ties to the other factions, but the Zealots are outside of their control. Or so they say. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power, go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever. It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much. Keep your weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
The paint.
Well, that was fun. Now what?
Greetings, Captain.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse. Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anything that gets in their
service,
way.
Captain.
They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive. galactic mercenary. What are they doing here? Scavenging a star yard is a bit low-end. Still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara. Keep your eyes open. Bye for now. Enough clutter there, or should we find some more? Old star yards and other abandoned stations in space are always home to something. Be on your guard.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Talk to you later. Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
Vanguard Moira? Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I fetched up my ship, and I'm heading to the mill. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. Until then, if any of you nuts are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
Captain Reyes, it is carrying object. Travel safely.
Looks like it's Neptune next. Glad to haul whatever you need. Okay. Lifting off right away, or do you need a little bit of time? Had a good sleep?
Ready for action, Captain.
Good day. Hi. Please disregard. I attempted. I will happily care. Return soon.
Hopefully, our vanguard will be at Neptune. Want to see what I'm carrying? Let's see what you've got. Until later.
Hello, Captain.
Separation complete. Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out. There. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready. If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. Works right at my ship. White lined a couple of them, but they'd locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they stall out, we'll have our chance. locked in.
Glad to be a part of the team.
We need to rescue. Feel free to drop some stuff into my... So long.
Everything's 5 by 5, Captain.
It might not be Jefferson, but this ship is starting to feel like home. Levels are bottoming out.
longer.
They've got any weapons or ammo.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Oh, that. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess lately. Spacers, Varun zealots, plus Ecliptic tracking me down.
We ran into a few members of Ecliptic at the Nova Galactic Star Yard. I'm guessing they were after you.
Ah, damn. That's probably how they found me. I knew taunting the Spacers to meet me at Neptune was a long shot. Making rookie mistakes. I've been chasing shadows around the Sol system for years. And every time I go back to Mars...
Sidonia is waiting for you. Run down. Forgotten.
Feels like everyone's given up, you know? I've just been spending more and more time in the Starfield. Sometimes I wonder if I'm really going back. Yeah? You know, that's actually kind of tempting. I'd have to settle some things back on Sidonia. Maybe hit me up there later.
If you don't mind, we came here for something. That strange object you found?
Right. Hey, it's yours. Appreciate the rescue. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is.
Let's grab the artifact.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Good work. Not only are we getting an artifact, but we saved our Vanguard friend as well.
I'll only carry the good stuff. Just kidding.
Goodbye.
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Next time you're in Sidonia, hit me up.
All crew accounted for. We're ready to depart.
Always a pleasure, Captain.
Rest well, I hope?
Captain Reyes, I will accept. Goodbye, Captain.
The Lux condos aren't anything special. But plenty of people call it home.
Can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars?
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do. I couldn't be prouder than to govern the UC's first major space colony. Well, I've been appointed governor, going on 20 years now, I believe. Every day, I am passionate about serving the hard-working people of Mars. I look out for their interests, I support their prosperity, and in return, they help make the United Colonies a shining beacon of hope for humanity. If you ask me, there's nothing better than that. You mean besides being the most important city of industry to our proliferation across the galaxy? Well, this is the home of Deimos Star Yards, which perfected grav drive technology and made honest-to-goodness space travel truly possible. And to this day, our mines and manufacturing are instrumental in delivering resources used throughout the United Colonies. We may not outshine fancier cities like New Atlantis on its surface, but without Cydonia, there would be no United Colonies. Cydonia is not much of a tourist destination, unless you're interested in humanity's first major colony outside of Earth. But if you're not here for work and you're looking to kill some time, I'm told the Martian surface is great for hiking. Beautiful scenery, assuming you like shades of red. If you're looking to kick back after that and experience Martian nightlife, the Broken Spear is as good a local watering hole as any. So what'll it be? Find and destroy my ship, and I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment. Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes. Well, I guess you don't need anything.
Ever been to Aquila?
Or Galbank. Again, the customer satisfaction survey of New Atlantis businesses ranked Galbank in the top 3.
Hey, friendo. Got any special goods you're willing to part with? Maybe we can make a deal.
Reliability, dependability, and service.
Probably seen more movies than anyone else I know. What's that supposed to mean? But just because I look like I couldn't bench press a stick of raw spaghetti, I don't fit in here? Nah, just kidding. I got some issues that prevent me from working, and modern medicine could only help so much. I was offered an experimental treatment, and unfortunately, instead of getting cool superpowers, I got more medical conditions. But it's okay. They offered me this condo and set me up with enough money to get by without working. I live pretty well, all things considered. Bored? Are you kidding me? I got more entertainment at my fingertips than I'll ever finish. Even if it takes forever to get to Sidonia. I don't think I'll ever be bored. And I'm certainly not going to waste my life working if I don't have to. I try not to let it get me down. Right now, I'm just focused on living the best life possible. I may have been dealt a shit hand of cards, but I decided to say, screw that! I'm going to play however I want instead. Though some things would be easier if I wasn't bound to my home. Well, I don't have the kind of money to pick up and leave. And otherwise, I kind of like it in Sidonia. My friends live here. Yeah, I get some credits every month, but I'm no millionaire. Besides, I share my money. I blow it all on games, movies, comics, books, and other stuff for me and my friends. I feel like it's better to spend it now. Create good memories for us. Yeah, thanks. You too. Nice to have visitors. Ooh, yeah. I'm probably not the best person to ask about this. I mostly stay inside. Watch movies, read books, and hang out with my friends. But there's a couple of bars around here. One's for the mine workers and one for everyone. Some people like hiking around Mars. It's a cool planet for that, I hear. People just kind of make their own fun here. New Atlantis, this ain't. Hey, have you ever seen Das Raumschiff? Everyone says it's amazing, but I don't know. It seemed kind of boring to me. It just goes on and on and on. Return of the Interceptor. It was cool, but I think the series is starting to get old. We'll see how number 8 is. Ooh, yeah, I recently saw 2 Dates for Darla 4. It was hilarious. Even better than the first. Oh, there was this live-action movie adaptation of an old animated show. Oh, it was so bad. My friends and I almost died laughing. We had to stop like 3 times just to catch our breath. The Radical Adventures of Jim and James. Yeah, it's super old, but it still made me crack up. Oh, I saw a movie about this magic-using gnome who goes on this grand fantasy adventure and gets into all sorts of trouble. Wish I could remember the name. Have you seen the new Norvici movie? I mean, I didn't like it as much as his last film, but it was alright. Nothing new. Oh, wait. I saw a movie about this weird bug that looked like a stick and it danced. Not sure what they were going for, but it was fun. I saw a cool horror movie called That. Just That. Scared the crap out of me. I recently binged a bunch of older flicks from before people left the system. A lot of them still hold up. I accidentally started watching the sports movie because it was on and I was too lazy to change the channel. It's about this underdog team full of losers. It goes on to win the championship. You know the one I'm talking about? Anyway, it wasn't bad. I saw a cool horror movie called... Oh, there was this live... Oh, yeah! I saw a cool... Oh, tracked down another volume of Dragon Star Force! I'd definitely appreciate it if you could help me out again. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to make it up to you.
Kids like me around. The grown-ups are always so grumpy.
These are supposed to be luxurious condominiums? Huh. If you ask me, I find them to be rather underwhelming.
I'm so bored. My mom and dad say not to talk to people I don't know, so I thought maybe I could talk to you and then I know you and I won't be so bored. See? Now we're friends! And my parents can't say I'm not allowed to talk to you. Anyway, what do you want to talk about? It's okay, I guess. It's better than living outside, because Mars can't support life outside and I'd die. But maybe it would be nice to live on another planet someday. I think I used to when I was a real little kid. And sometimes my mom and dad would take me to visit my grandma and grandpa in New Atlantis.
Don't be caught on the Martian surface without proper protective gear. All outside surface activities require the use of a certified...
My mom says it's not polite to stare out into space like that. Hello?
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure loose articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremors. Detonation occurs in 5, 4, 3...
It's okay. You can talk to me.
Particle detonation concluded. It is now safe to resume normal activity.
Hello? My mom says it's not polite to stare out into space like that.
A reminder that Bring Your Child to Work Day is not an officially sanctioned holiday, and that it is not advised to allow children into potentially dangerous work sites. Keep our children safe. Keep them out of harm's way. Thank you from the Sidonia Department.
It's okay. You can talk to me. You can talk to me? My mom says it's not polite to stare out into space like that. Hello?
Please keep prolonged showers and other water use to a minimum. Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
Hello? It's okay. You can talk to me. My mom says it's not polite to stare out into space like that. Not really. I mean, there's Taye. He's a good friend. But he's also one of my only friends. There aren't many kids on Mars, 'cause my mom says that this is really only a place where people come to work hard jobs for a little while. But I wish there were more kids, because it gets boring, like when Taye is busy and my mom and dad are off working. Hello? I like to play with Taye sometimes. We come up with lots of games to play. Sometimes we listen to music or watch shows. But when he's not around, I like to draw. Sometimes I draw things and give them to people since they're so mopey all the time. It makes them smile. Actually, wanna help me? I just drew these great pictures of Space Frog, but I can't go out right now. Can you help put them up for me? It's Space Frog from outer space, and he's a little frog character that I made up. I've never seen a real frog before, but I've seen pictures. Anyway, he lives in space and goes around to different planets helping people who are sad or need help. He's great. You will? Thank you, thank you, thank you! People are gonna be so happy. Here's a bunch of copies of the Space Frog drawing I made. You can post them in places where you think people will see them. Thank you so much!
This is a courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Sidonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or death. Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
This unit is not designed for pleasant conversation. Please move to avoid injury.
Learning to accept the truth of higher power is key to understanding the universe.
A strong community is stronger than any higher power.
I wish there was more to do around here. Drinking gets old.
What a long day.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets we're out here. But there'd be no UC if it hadn't been for Mars.
Go to Mars, they said. The pay is great, they said. So's the crippling depression.
Call me a brand loyalist, but I feel like I just have good taste.
Can you believe some people just throw stuff away when it gets old or busted?
Staying safe?
Hey, careful around the equipment. Don't want to lose an arm or something.
I could use a break.
Make our city a happy and productive place to work. Thank you for your daily
Mars isn't for everybody.
our prosperity.
Hey, you wanna help me move some stuff into my new apartment?
The United Colony Vanguard program recently celebrated its 15-year anniversary.
Sidonia can have a depressing effect on some people. Make sure to get yourself help before it becomes a problem.
Mars is ripe with resources, which means there's always going to be plenty of work.
Fancy seeing you here.
Can't believe we're still pulling up huge mineral deposits after all this time. Sidonia's not so bad. Honest work, good pay. I can't complain.
What a day, huh?
Been serving drinks here for over 40 years. Few places can offer that kind of stability. Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for. Don't be a stranger.
Ain't you brave, coming to see a bona fide tracker?
The miners pretty much run the lower levels here. Careful, we're working on some delicate stuff around here.
What do people put these poor engine parts through?
Private drinking establishment. Vets only.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a miner. Or at least, don't come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Just put the pictures up where you think lots of people are going to see them. How cool is it going to be to see Space Frog everywhere? Well, not everywhere, but all over Sidonia at least. Hi, thanks for doing that for me. I wish I could do it myself, but having a friendly adult help me is almost as good. I know, right? Last time I did this, lots of people came over to tell me how much they loved it. I only hope these drawings stay up longer this time. Anyways, it's not much, but I got a little something for you as a thank you.
Not a lot of kids here. Sometimes you've got to make your own fun. Or later then.
Oh, it is gonna be great to have that Dragon Star Force one.
Employees here on Mars think I'm overbearing. But what they don't know is that I've saved this operation from being shut down countless times.
It's amazing how smoothly our mining operations run with me in charge. I can't recall the last time. Someone ought to remove those dreadful little cartoon pictures on the walls around town. They clash with the metal wall aesthetic. What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was. Also, I don't quite remember. I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back. I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about. I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no. Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that's the... Oh, right, new assistant. I keep forgetting. Have a good one.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure this particle and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen travel. Detonation in 5, 4... 3, 2, 1. showers and other water use to a minimum. Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty. Work in the deep mines. That's where you make the big bucks.
Yeah, you can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
The miners have a secret about something they call the Heart of Mars. I overheard one of them talking about it at the bar. Layla, I think it was.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills. Just passing through, or here to stay?
Let me know if you need something.